Oh.
It's all very well going after that metal-faced mechon, but shouldn't we have some kind of plan?
How about checking out Colony 6?
Colony 6, the only other Homs colony left.
Colony 6 is on the way to Sword Valley, where there's supposed to be a mechon base. If that's where they came from, maybe the people in Colony 6 saw something.
Good point. They might even know something about that metal-faced mechon. So, we go past the Magmel ruins and up through Tephra Cave. Then we should arrive at the Bionist Knee.
Yeah, and if we can get to the knee, it ain't far to Colony 6, right?
Sounds like a plan. Let's head to Colony 6.
Hey everyone, ArchTalko here, welcoming you back to Xenoblade Chronicles. Now before we really start talking about the story and everything that happened last episode, you may be noticing my Monato's looking a little different. Well, I figured we're emulating. I have the ability to load in custom textures, so what better way to, I guess, pay homage to Fiora than having a darkened Monato with yellow highlights. Whenever I think of Fiora, I just always think of the color yellow, and I'm not totally sure why, but I guess in a way that's kind of my way of paying tribute. So we're going to be rocking this setup for a few episodes, and every couple episodes we'll change to a different color scheme. Usually we're going to reflect off the area or possibly like off new party members or what have you. So anyway, before we really get into Tephra Cave, I'm going to go ahead and complete our Colony 9 Collectipedia. Now I got all these things just if you have been playing along with me and have been going to the exact same locations as me, you will have gotten every single collectible aside from maybe one, and I'm gonna go over that once we do everything else. But as you can see here, every time we complete a row, we get a pretty awesome gem out of it, and whenever you 100% an entire area of the Collectipedia, so like one whole page, you usually get like either a really awesome weapon or possibly an armor piece. I'm not totally sure about that. I mean, we just got an armor piece from that row, so maybe it's always a weapon. I'm not completely sure on that, but you get awesome goodies either way. Also, hold up, wait, did that? A horrible white thing that Fiora named. Oh, do you mean everyone in Mississippi? Oh, snap! I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm sure all you people in Mississippi are fine. Either way, before we dig ourselves too much of a trench, Chewy Radish was the only collectible I was actually missing. However, if you go to Anti-Battery 3, there will be a few item orbs that will spawn in that area, and they have a very high chance of spawning that. But anyway, we get a carbon driver for our troubles for completing Colony 9. I also want to point out that obviously we don't have all the Tephra Cave collectibles, so I'm not going to do that yet. It's usually going to be when we get to an end of an area. But this other page, don't worry about it for now. We're going to get basically all these very late game. So it's something to keep in mind, but it's something that you can put off for a pretty long time. Okay, sorry about the cut. I just wanted to check my stuff real quick. But with that, we are going to be making our way into Magmel Ruins. Something about Magmel that just, I don't know. It's a good name, man. It's a good name. Not quite as good as Kenny fucking Rohan, but it's close. It's still a pretty good name to say. Anyway though, while we're going through this area, there's gonna be a couple quest givers, not a whole lot, and I don't want to delay things too much. I do, again, kind of like the first couple episodes, I really want to get into the thick of things with the story, really progress things, and then once we reach a stopping point, then we'll come back and do all the quests that we've inevitably unlocked. But dude, what are you doing? The light went out. Did you break it, man? I'm gonna check out the cylinder hanger. I'm worried he's not back yet. That doesn't sound good. Didn't you see strange machines there when the Mechon attacked? I'm really worried. Can you take a look for me? I'm really worried. Although if things turn nasty, you can always jump to the lake. But that's also pretty scary. Reyn, how about it? Won't you help a buddy out? Of course we will, buddy. Buddy, friend, old pal of mine. No problem, leave it to us. So again, right there we're seeing, you know, even though they're like not even named NPCs, you know, like our characters are actually like a part of the world. It's really cool. You can see that Ryan's actually buddies with this guy. Sort of, you know. Now let's see here. I've just had my 6th kit. Dude, that means anyone else have to work 6 times as hard. I mean, dang, dude, you're busy. Ooh, that must be one noisy household. Yeah, it's like a madhouse. But seeing my kids' faces really makes me want to work hard. I just want to give them a good life. Well, you know, kudos to this guy. I mean, he's making us do his work for him. But then again, I mean, 6 kids, that's really a lot. I mean, there is a thing called birth control, dude. You might want to look into it, but I mean, you know, Catholic sort of thing, I guess. So, hey, anyway, what do you have to say? I've been in contact with Colony 6 for a while. Blocked doors open. Okay, yep, okay. Just gonna confirm that that red door that we saw previously will now be open, which is gonna be reinforced right here.
This door, it was closed when we came past before. But it's open now.
Maybe it was programmed to open up in case of Mechon emergency. The way to the Bionis knee is just ahead. You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Not gonna lie, that one cutscene feels like a little forced, very expositional, but whatever. Let's go ahead and do that one quest real quick. Hey there, friend, pal, oh buddy, oh mine. You know, it really makes me wonder why, like, if this place is so important and the cylinders can be kind of like volatile to make on their own, why haven't the people of Colony 9 just made like stairs leading up to this part of like the Tephra Cave exit, or like a ladder, or even like a rope or something? Like, why do they have to go through all of Tephra Cave every single time they want to go get some cylinders? Especially since all their equipment has been made like standardized for it? I don't know. Questions, man. I got them. But you know what? It gets us a chance to go fight some awesome enemies, meet some awesome characters, so can I really complain? Nah. Anyway, I've kind of been neglecting what this guy's been saying. But, okay, rush down in a hurry. He's kind of a jerk, though. Like, yeah, dude, we'll go ahead and do that for you. But he's like, yo, like, should we go ahead and tell your friend that you're okay? He's like, nah, let him worry. He's a poop anyway. Like, really, dude? Come on. Hey, look, he didn't want me to tell you, but I just want you to know, like, he's a jerk and also okay. So, okay, at least. Kind of wish he kind of gotten some like bonus dialogue of that guy being like, oh my god, what an asshole. But that's not really the case, but yeah, is what it is. Either way, let's go. One of these days I will stop saying either way, I swear. I swear one of these days it will be out of my system. Make sure you be careful. This guy is starting to give us some tips for the upcoming enemies. Very, very much appreciated, sir. Thank you very much. Yeah, of course we will. And you a cutie. Ooh, yeah. I like your helmet. Anyway, just can't get a hold of the things we need. Can you help us get the kneecap rocks? I don't know what it is. Whenever I do this quest, usually I just, if I'm not mistaken, this is one of the few quests where the ability to trade with an aimed NPC to get the resource that you need isn't available till like much later. So you actually have to physically go out and find the resource. And I feel like with my luck, I just always inevitably take forever to find my second kneecap rock. I feel like that's how it always goes, but who knows? I might have like a reverse let's play luck, and maybe I'll get it, like third item orb. Probably not. All right, so far we have 2 kneecap rocks, 2 bright figs, 3 broken pinchers, and we're gonna have one more quest. What do you need? 1 brog smelling salt. Okay, so not too bad. All in all, these quests are gonna be pretty easy to take care of, and if I'm not mistaken, I think all these are gonna be on our way to our next location, minus maybe the kneecap rocks. That might take a little bit of backtracking and farming, but again, we'll see. We'll see.
An ether lamp.
Don't traders use these things as guideposts?
Yeah. We can follow them to the Bionis knee.
Okay. But if armed traders need guideposts, it must be pretty dangerous in here. Let's keep our wits about us.
Definitely.
And with that, it's time for us to dive even deeper into Tephra Cave. Now, while we're going through here, we are going to have a pretty decent amount of monsters and stuff to fight. Real quick, I love this location. I love this like beam of light that's coming out of the pond, where you can see there in the center. Pro tip, don't try jumping down to there because you will not make the jump. You'll either die or take a ton of falling damage, and either way you're not gonna have a good time. So I do recommend going down the spiral at least a little bit. But yeah, Tephra Cavern, really neat area. But anyway, while we're going through this area, I want to address last episode in my experience, first time playing through the game with Fiora. Fiora was one of my absolute favorite characters to play as, and she still is early game. Like, I just love the way that she plays. I like her art, I like that she's not very complicated. I like dazing enemies. I really enjoyed playing as her. She was super cute. I was like immediately shipping her with Shulk, and I think rightfully so. I am a show. And so like I gave her my best equipment, I gave her all my best gems, and man, when that cutscene happened with her in the mech thing, I can't remember the exact name for it, but with her fight with Metalface, I mean, I was like, if I'm not mistaken, I think at one point I actually shouted out like, no, MITV, and I'm not a very emotional gamer like on the outside. I will cry at like anything, but when it comes to like shouting and screaming at the TV, I rarely do that, but that was like one case, maybe like 5 in my entire life, where I was like shouting like, no, Fiora, no! It was terrible. I've never played Final Fantasy VII, so I've never had that true like Aerith moment, but I feel like my experience with Fiora was about as close as it gets, and it's one of the reasons why, especially early game, like I got so immediately hooked, because I never felt something like that from a game before, like a game that has the balls to like immediately kill off such a, I feel like she's a pretty well-rounded character, a useful character, does great damage, has awesome utility, is like just a great person to watch. Like it was rough, and it really stood out to me. One of the reasons why I love this game so much. It can take chances. Bam. Okay. Whew. That was actually getting a little dicey, not gonna lie, and I apologize. I'm doing my best to commentate while I do fights and stuff, but it's so hard to concentrate on this game and deliver like streamlined thoughts at the same time. So I know I have a lot of pauses and I keep saying like and either way. Oh my god, I've said either way so many times, and I'm sorry, but I'm trying my best to be like coherently talking. Knowing me, of course, is a huge challenge, but hey, got a noble Brock, so let's go ahead and take care of this boy. Goodbye, boy. Hey, and we leveled up from that. Awesome. Now, you notice there, every time we've leveled up in this game so far, we've gotten a thing called an infinity coin. I just want to point that out. We'll go into more detail what that is later on when we actually unlock our ability to use them, but for now, oh my god, and we unlocked Air Slash. Air Slash is an amazing art. Let's go ahead and let's go over it. So, like Slit Edge, it's an attack that has a bonus effect when you hit opponents over on the side of them. I don't know why I said over there, but when you hit opponents on the side using Air Slash, you will inflict slow on them, which reduces the, I believe it increases the gap between their auto attacks and then also their cooldown for arts, if I'm not mistaken. Basically just makes them attack slower, hence the name. But right here, we have an ether crystal deposit. This thing looks gorgeous, and even more gorgeous is the fact that it's gonna give us some booty. These ether crystals are gonna be used in crafting of gems, which, don't know when I'm gonna go over that. We've actually unlocked the ability to make them. I'll figure that out at some point. But yeah, bada boom, bada bing. This one, it's a pretty small deposit, so it only gave us 2 crystals, but it's all good. Later on in the game, we're gonna be finding some massive ones, and like, I swear to God, man, every single one of them, they're just, they're so pretty. I love looking at the crystal deposits. And as you can see there, we got some more guideposts leading us to what's honestly probably gonna be our inevitable doom. I mean, just look at the minimap, man. It kinda looks like a stomach to me. Kinda, and it's kind of fitting because we're inside the Bionis, sort of. More details on that later on. But hey, here we have some worker arachnos, which are gonna drop the arachno silk that we need for that one side quest, for that one guy with the 40,000 kids. That's probably realistically how many he has. Bam, awesome. Now this, oh, awesome, already got one. Can I, oh, dang it. Whenever you get a wood chest, there's like a really small chance that you'll get the more valuable loot from the enemy. But normally my luck with like that happening is pretty slim. So I think the odds are, I think it's like roughly around like 10% of the time you'll get that, so, or maybe it's more than that, but you definitely get the crappier loot more often with the wood chests. Silver chests are guaranteed to give you the better drop, and gold chests give you the good drop and gear as well.
What the?
Look at the emblem. They're traders from Colony 6. No wonder it's been so long since the last delivery.
Reyn, their injuries.
They weren't made by no Mechon. It was probably the monsters that live here. Man, that's grim. I don't want to go like this. Not even killed by Mechon, just some monsters in a cave.
They probably had families. Children.
Maybe. It wouldn't surprise me. But why'd you say that?
Oh, no reason. Reyn, shouldn't we return them to the Bionis?
Huh? Oh, right. What's born from the Bionis is returned to the Bionis. That's the way of the Homs. That was way harder than I thought it'd be. I'm just about ready to collapse.
Let's take a rest. If the monsters in here killed all these traders, we need to be at our best. I'm wide awake, so I'll take first watch.
Thanks, man. The nap will do me good. Shulk, my turn.
Awake already?
Didn't sleep a wink. Oh, I still feel like I just did one of Vanguard's drills. Hey, why do you think the Mechon attacked? Are we just food to them? Or what? Did we do something wrong? Sort of reminds me of the battle between the Bionis and the Mechonis. I wonder if it's anything to do with that.
Well, it's hard to believe that living things are just a source of energy for machines. There has to be another reason.
Mechon killed Fiora.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll never forgive them. I don't care what their reason is.
When it happened, the Monado showed me that Fiora was in danger, but I couldn't save her.
It's not your fault. Just because the Monado showed you some future, that don't mean you could do anything about it. You did great. You fought them off. I couldn't have done that. You know, I've been thinking about it. Why you can use the Monado, I mean. Dixon told me. You're a survivor from the Monado expedition team that went out 14 years ago. There was a blizzard or something, and your mum and dad died. And then Dixon found you and brought you back.
That sounds right. I was pretty young, so I don't really remember anything.
Is that why you do it? Why you're always helping Dixon with his research and trying to figure out the Monado?
Maybe. Part of me does see it as something to remind me of my mum and dad. But mainly, if it really is the sword that the Bionis used to kill the Mechonis, like in the legend, I want to work out its secret. That's the real reason.
I've got it. You were chosen by the Monado.
What? Chosen?
Don't you see? Not even Dunban can handle it. It ain't chance that you can and he can't. I'll take the next watch. You get some rest.
Okay, I'll try. Night, Reyn.
Do you wish to change it?
Huh?
The future. It is every man's desire to change the future. Is that not so? Even if everything has been predestined, will you not oppose it? The Monado is now in your hands. The Monado will grow with you. If you can find the true Monado, the future is yours.
The true Monado.
Shulk! Shulk!
Reyn!
Shulk! Shulk! Reyn! What are you playing at? Give us a hand!
Oh man, there's so much I want to talk about with that cutscene, but first, before we do anything, we have some spiders to deal with. The real question though is, does a spider have puss? 8 legs, 7 vaginas, million possibilities, yes. 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 As you see there, I always like to go for the red art and then let Reyn have a double damage war swing, because chances are that I'll probably do a, oh no. Oh! Oh crap, can I... Wait, can I get up? Oh, no. Oh no! Okay, I'm Reyn, I'm sorry. Can I... Oh, I can't get out of that side. Oh god. Reyn, I'm so sorry. First I'm like sleeping on the job, now I'm not even contributing to the fight. Hang on, buddy! I'm on my way. Forgive me, Pa, for I have sinned. Oh man, well, luckily we're pretty high leveled, so these guys really aren't that big of a threat, but... Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. Can't believe I fell off the ledge. What like an anticlimactic end. Oh my god.
I'm sorry, Reyn.
Don't worry about it. It looked like you were having a nightmare.
Really?
The Monado is now in your hands. The Monado will grow with you. If you can find the true Monado, the future is yours.
The true Monado? Was I dreaming?
What's with you? We'd better get a move on.
It wasn't a dream. Was it a vision? What should I do? I could tell Reyn, but I don't know.
Oh my god. So much foreshadowing, but even more importantly, if you're anything like me, throughout the beginning of the game, you might have been like, yeah, Reyn, he seems like a pretty good guy, but I'm not like the biggest fan, you know. I definitely, as someone who's like very introverted, was always like very interested in being like studious and all that stuff, I definitely related a lot more to Shulk than Reyn. But that cutscene, before we were attacked by the spiders, with them just talking more about Fiora and Shulk kind of doubting himself, I mean, just think about it. If you had witnessed one of your best friends, possibly one of your love interests, dying in front of you in a vision, and then like immediately being paralyzed and not being able to do anything to save her from that, like how awful would that feel? And just the fact that like Reyn is there to comfort Shulk, it shows that Reyn is more than just like the comic relief type of like clumsy, goofy character, you know? He has so much going on for him, and really that goes with every character in this game. Like, there's so many layers to him, and that cutscene really opened my eyes to like, man, like Reyn has some really insightful moments, some just like really awesome character developing moments. So good on you, buddy. I love that cutscene. Also, again, this game is so good at like very subtly hinting at things that like, it's such a fun game to play through multiple times, even though it's such a long game. It does such a fantastic job foreshadowing things that I don't mind because you learn something every single time you play through.
What on Bionis are those?
Monsters' egg sacs, I think. But it looks like there are Mechon parts inside as well.
Man, what kind of monsters are they?
Probably some type of arachno. Reyn, get back! Reyn! No. If that vision comes true, then Reyn, I've got to find him.
Oh, look at me stepping on your tail. What you gonna do, boy? Hey, give me a huggy. Let me just cuddle up with you, Dark Brock.
Oh wait, why is he? Oh no! No! Crap!
Sorry, I got focus.
Oh, I goofed.